Hey folks, I'm Jesse. This is What's in the Box. Today we're going to find out what's in the box of Order of the Gilded Compass by Gray Fox Games, designed by Jeffrey Allers and Bernd Eisenstein. Maybe? Post in the comments if I got that wrong. So this is a bigger box than I thought it would be. It's your standard size box, but I know nothing about this game. It has a seal of excellence from the Dice Tower, Gray Fox Games. They're the only publisher listed on here. Let's take a look at the back. So we have some marbled dice in there. And the rest seems to be tokens, tiles, and everything else. The weight is pretty hefty. So I got a feeling we're going to be looking at a lot of these things in here. So, Order of the Gilded Compass is a dice assignment game in which each player takes on the role of a treasure hunter seeking invitation to join the most prestigious of archaeological secret societies, the Order of the Gilded Compass. Well, that clears everything up. So we're assigning dice and doing that thing. So let's take a look at what's in the box. And as I state every time we do one of these things are live. And I know that plastic can be loud. We're live, just like we are on Monday and Wednesday on twitch.tv/heartboardgames. No I in that. Anyways, plastic, be gone. Most of it. All right, we have a box now. Let's take a peek at what's in the box. So we use two cameras here. Oh, check this out. So this will give a good, I don't know when this was released. In fact, let me take a quick peek. Looking for a copyright year. I don't see it there. But if you look at the edge of the boxes, they like to put ads on the outside. And by the way, I like to talk about the cardboard. Very thick, good. So around here, you can see they put various ads around the outside. Let me change our focus so we can actually see these things. Yeah. So to give you an idea of when this print happened, it was after some very popular games, like I think Champions of Midgard was what, 2014? Or maybe that was Deception. Deception was 3 or 4 years ago. So came at a time somewhere in there. So we have Order of the Gilded Compass mission file. What, supplement? Okay. I'll be changing the camera if I need to, but here we go. So this is just helpful as far as what things do. Cool. So it's just one thing there. Then we have the game guide. Here's our components. So let me change the focus a little bit. That's pretty close. There we go. So magical items, whole bunch of dice in different colors. Seems like we have a lot of cards and a lot of chits to go through on this one. And we have building tiles, whole lot of building tiles. The overview. Overview is, let's raise that camera. It's a game assignment, dice assignment for 2 to 5 players. Camera's being a little funky, I see. I can hear it clicking. I have a camera problem. All right. Okay, so that's kind of similar to what we read on the back. So let's go through the book a little more. This thing's got to move out of the way. So yeah, everybody's going to start with all their dice and then some other stuff. I just want to see what the board looks like after a couple plays. This will get you idea of the layout of the book. It's pretty nicely laid out. That is a Keffa font for you other graphic designers out there. If I'm wrong about that, correct me please, but I'm pretty sure that's Kefa font. Close look. There we go. All right. So yeah, I'm just looking for the layout of the game, like during the big game. Ooh, credits. Well, let's see, maybe it's in the beginning. Or maybe it's just not that appealing all the time. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's as appealing as it gets. Interesting. Because it's a big box for... Ooh, this goes deep. Okay, so let's look at this. See all that? That's a whole lot of cardboard there. Whole lot of cardboard. Let's take a look at this insert before we go through the cardboard. So they already chopped out some of these. The Sunken Galleon. Hidden Temple. Raise this up a little more. I don't care if you see the screen. Hunter's Guild. Archives. In the backs. So it's a little different art. Not on that one though. But Illuminati, Sunken Galleon. Oh, okay. So those two are separate, different. Treasure Hunters Guild, Auction House on B, another C in Temple, Treasure Tower. So these seem to have like puzzle pieces there to add to it for the university, library. Now these are typically what you want to do whenever you're making a game like this. You have die cuts. Because so you'll see a lot of games have similar die cuts, so it's less you have to pay for to set up new die cuts. And so for these, okay, we have, so that first sheet was at one die cut on its own. This is another die cut, and what I'm saying, a die cut is the actual layout of the cuts. So that's a couple of things. Let me look at the back of this one, by the way. As it's falling apart, or as it's coming loose. Yeah, given this shape of the compass, I really doubt there's going to be another die cut of that. Look at that funky little face there. Huh. Anyways, so we have more. The art's actually pretty good. I'm not mad at the art. Fitting for what I imagine the art would be. Sure, it'll all make sense later. Behind there, you can see a little bit of the behind the scenes stuff. It's just we record this in OBS. No secrets here. So that's an interesting back of the card. Colorful. Maybe thematically it makes a little more sense. Okay, I'm not... That's some strange art there. They're like robots? Not sure what that's about. The robots. Let me change my focus again. There it is. Robots. Cool. Huh. Okay, so we are on another die cut. Ooh, look at that. Damage! But it doesn't seem to have affected the card. Nah, it doesn't affect it. That's the best kind of damage. Pharaoh's Tomb. What's on the back here? Some grails. So, I mentioned the art earlier. How it was a good thing. But now it's starting to seem like there's different artists on this. Like, there's a lot of pieces that look different. Graphic design, art. Okay, that makes sense. 4 different people. Okay, that's why. All right, so is this a different die cut? No, this is the same die cut. We have a lost city of Atlantis. Bunch of 2s, 1s. Scour the globe. Full sheet here. Oh, some more art. So while the art does look good, some pieces look better than others. When you have 4 different artists, you're gonna find which one's your favorite. Like these cups here, not a huge fan of the cups. But this little, board, I think that looks pretty good. Cups are pretty basic. Like that, pretty basic. Map, much better. Somewhere in between. All right. So let's look back at this. More cups. This time we have a gavel. Gavel's pretty simple. There's our board again and maps. And here's some more art here. It's kind of in basic territory, along with that sword, or claymore, however you want to call it. Jungle ruins. We'll know what all that stuff means later. And we are still on the same die cut. Again, the cups are still pretty basic. There was that art early on that I pointed out that looked really good. This is Tower of the Gods. Okie dokie. And more gavels, more maps, more of these things. All right, we are, still same die cut. So now we have faces. Random people. I don't know what that means yet. We got a neat little skull thing here. Some people are happier than others. A dual map must be complete to score. And the Dark Temple. Cool. And this one's kind of the same. This one has a logo on the back. I didn't look at the back logo, did I? Yeah, so these two are pretty similar, as you can see on the smaller thing. So I'll just look at one of them. University of Sankara. Oh, here's the thing. I have a hole here. Maybe it fell in here. I'll look at it later. I don't know where it is. Look in here. So we have our dice. Oh, there he is. Found you. Comes with lots of bags, or enough bags. So this thing, a lot of people throw these out, but this one's that softer plastic. It's not, it's hard, but I don't know. Should do the job. Or maybe I'll throw it out. I don't know. For Champions of Midgard, I think I threw that one out because the size was, I have all the expansions. I just didn't need it anymore. Let's take a peek at these dice. They're the last thing to look at. All these could probably go back in the box as you were. So, yeah, these are pretty nice dice. They do have that marbled look to it. Like you can kind of see it right there. See the shimmer? The one. You can kind of see it there too. Coloration. It's a little extra, which is nice. It's a nice thing that I don't know if a lot of people will notice. But they didn't have to do that. They could have went plain dice, and but they didn't. They went with a nicer. Just a small touch can go a long way. But yeah, these dice, they feel good. They're a good size. They're not your full size. I'd say they're probably a 14 millimeter if I had to guess. Because typically your 12 millimeters are the very small ones. Your standard dice size, like you'd find in a Monopoly game, would be like 16 millimeter, if I'm correct about that. Post below if I'm not. But yeah, there's a whole lot of dice here. But that was Order of the Gilded Compass from Gray Fox Games. We're going to be playing this sometime in the future. Don't know when. It doesn't seem that much of a hassle to learn, so that's good. But look out for it. Twitch.tv/hardboardgames. Subscribe, like, and all that fun stuff, and I'll see you next time.